Jane Moraski, and I'm the Executive Director of Family Promise of Gainesville. We are a homeless shelter and housing program provider for families who are experiencing homelessness. We've been in Gainesville for over 20 years and helped over 2,500 people out of homelessness, and when they work with our program, they generally stay out of homelessness. We have over a 90% success rate in the last 5 years. And we're really proud of what we do with such a small staff because we rely heavily on volunteers in the community to provide, they used to provide before COVID, actual shelter 24/7. And now they provide the meals and the supports that we need to keep our programs running. So we have rental assistance programs, we have a shelter program, which is now in apartment units that we rent. And we also have a very new to us quadruplex that has 4 units. So we'll have a total of 6 units that we rent out to families to remain as affordable housing units for many, many years to come. So if they graduate from our shelter program and are able to maintain housing, that we will provide it for them and they will pay an affordable housing rate. That may not seem like a lot to you, but there are very few housing stock places that are affordable here in town. And sometimes, not all the time, but some landlords in that lower price range don't take care of the units the way that we know that we are going to. We're going to try and make it feel like a home and try to give those kids the best opportunity that they can to get a house that's stable to help them start their lives in a way that can propel them forward. If a person has children under the age of 18 and they're experiencing homelessness or are near homeless, they can give us a call at 352-378-2030. They can call 211, which is our great partner from United Way. They can also go on our website, which is familypromisegvl.org, and there's a little button that says need help, and they can fill out a form online if they have the ability to do that. If they don't, they call me and I fill it out for them. We're part of the coordinated entry system for the entire community, where we work with all the providers that have housing programs, and if we can't help you, we try to find somebody who can. So we encourage clients that maybe because of the pandemic are experiencing homelessness for the very first time to reach out to us. And then we also work very closely with the school system. Counselors there or the homeless liaison for the school system also refer families to us as well. We can have a family stay up to 90 days. Actually, with the pandemic, it's been much longer, but our average in years past has been about 47 days. So a family comes in, has usually got some sort of crisis that occurred. Their car overturned so they couldn't get to work. Mom had a stroke. Mom had a heart attack. Those health conditions are amazingly common, unfortunately, with our families. Or there was a relationship that fell apart, and so 2 parents were making it, and then it was just 1 parent responsible for all the bills. So those are some of the ways that families get into our program, but we help them for an average of about 47 days each, and they get back up and working. And most people experience homelessness once in their life and don't ever experience it again. And so this is a powerful help that you provide through the workplace campaign. You give them that hand up they need to get started over and to get their life stable again. Because of the pandemic, we have lost a little over $34,000 a month in-kind support. Because our shelter used to be provided by faith congregations around the community, we now have to rent apartments on our own. We have to physically take the food to families so that they can eat and their children can eat each night. We have to change pretty much everything about our shelter system in the last 6 or 7 months. And I'm happy to say that we have had the community rally behind us. We've had United Way provide critical donations to us when we needed it. For our move-in program to help with rental deposit and assistance for people that were evicted because of COVID and are moving back into shelter or moving into their own apartment. All kinds of ways that honestly, United Way, I don't think we could do this without you. We've just been really thankful for this partnership as we navigate in a completely new way of providing shelter for families. So the partnership that we have with United Way is really critical for us. And if you donate through your workplace campaign, you are providing that support to a family who is experiencing homelessness for the first time and helping them navigate this system. So your dollars help support us answering that phone and getting that person to the help that they need. To give you an example of one of our families, I wish I could tell you that this was not a common story, that we had a family with us for most of this year because they kept doing what they were supposed to be doing. So they started in shelter with us early in the year. And our board member came to me and said, "Have you seen Jana's parent?" I said, "Uh-oh, what's going to happen here?" She said, "She's the most patient mother I've ever seen. She could teach parenting courses." So we started with that. Then Janice found out her son had kidney disease and was going into kidney failure. And so he had his left kidney removed during his time living in shelter during a pandemic. He will have to have surgery once a month for the rest of his life. And he's 13 years old. And all through this time, they stayed in a shelter unit at Family Promise. Then our volunteers and our folks that supported us at United Way helped move them into a home of their own. We provided all of the furniture for them to move in. And Mom has now passed her CNA exam, and life is definitely not normal from where it started, but they are on a path to move forward to have these kids have a stable chance. And it's because of the folks like you at United Way who continue to support Family Promise. Thank you.